I'm done till January 2nd. But I mean,
Here, yeah, we are live. So
we are live. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Merry Christmas. It's so weird because this is very odd for Jean-Luc and Nick. Normally, there would be Christmas decorations everywhere. Like, we literally went and got our decor this afternoon on our lunch break from our storage unit. We actually have a tree up. There's no lights in it.
you guys can see it in the
There's one
background.
ornament. One ornament. The cats haven't gone wild with it.
We're trying to do it in stages.
We're doing it in stages just to gradually see tomorrow lights will go up. But it's so funny because there's only one ornament and it's such a cute ornament. It's actually one that I happened to find that I pulled out of a drawer earlier because we got it in the mail. Look at how cute this is. It says you, me, and the cats, and then it has all four kitties on it, and then us as well. I'm like, that was so cute, and it was from the cards in the.
I've been sitting with the Keiko's pillow a lot this week. I've been sitting with Keiko's pillow. I'll go get it.
And
We've had this pillow for years.
yeah, this Nick made
But
these
now,
pillows for me because where there's a Saba one as well.
yeah, so I've been using this as my Keiko's. So I've been petting Keiko's in my pillow. So I've been doing that a bit this week. So it's been hard. Christmas, we haven't started yet. We just got the tree out today. We finally got some of our hats and stuff out. So we're actually, starting to be a bit festive.
So
We moved things around after work too.
yeah, we moved things around, we pushed things, so we have too many scratch posts. So now there's an extra scratch post because the tree is where scratch post used to be. So at first I almost looked at Nick this week and said, "Hun, why don't we just keep the scratch post there and decorate that? We'll put balls on it and we'll put some lights around it and see how the cats would love that." I'm joking. I would never do that. Although
See by my face.
I did see some creative like cat trees out there that look like Christmas trees that I'm like, that would totally be our thing. We should
Exactly.
get a cat tree, Christmas tree, where the cats can play in it and it looks like a Christmas tree, but it's really not. So, anyways, you are here for us to cook in the kitchen tonight. And this is our last
Second.
official session until the new year. We
Yeah.
will be back on Sunday, January 2nd, 7th. No, is it the 6th or the 7th? I can't remember. Close enough. Because I know the first is the Wednesday. The first is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
January
the
5th.
5th. Well, look at that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
tonight we are actually Nick loves chicken pot pie. You all know how much I never make him chicken pot pie because it's one of the things I made it a few times. It's one of the things that I don't know why.
I love getting Epicure Spice. It's like, oh look, honey, there's
So-
a chicken pot pie one.
So I'm making chicken pot pie tonight, but I'm gonna
And he pointed it out.
and I pointed it out because I've
Yeah.
not pointed anything out yet.
Yeah.
And apparently, from the points that we could, if we are incorrect, and there's some Epicure people out there who might know the points,
The whole
the
package is
whole
8.
package is 8, and then the phyllo dough that I'm adding to it is 2 points, 1 point per
Perfect.
sheet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to crumple it on top and bake it in the oven with that on top to make like a crust on top of it. So I'm going to get started because I want to eat at some point.
Yes.
So we have a cup of potatoes and
It's up on the
a
counter.
cup of potatoes and a cup of carrots chopped up in the Epicure steamer. Honestly, I never thought I'd like this thing, and I know it's the best freaking steamer I've ever like. Honestly, cauliflower and broccoli is better in this than in our steamer that we.
Yeah, our steamer's now been
Corn.
relegated to corn and green and yellow
green and yellow beans and asparagus too.
And asparagus too, and Brussels sprouts would go in there too.
Yeah.
This is more of the stuff that, you know what, but it is with broccoli, and I think I'll explain it. Broccoli has a very
There's a threshold.
There's a threshold for
Yeah.
broccoli, right? If it's too not cooked enough, it's like like a tree. And then, then if you go the other way, if it's too cooked, then it's like mush and it's disgusting. So that's why oftentimes when we would have it put in our steamer, not lately, because lately we've been good at catching, but earlier on, it would literally stay in there too long, and then we would basically destroy our broccoli, and that's like
Oh
blasphemy.
my god, it's terrible. Like,
Destroying
how can you? How can you?
blasphemy.
If you ever, if you want a trick, if you ever say, "Oh my god, my broccoli's too like mushy," mash it up and put it in with rice. It is amazing when you do that. If you mash up your broccoli and you put it mixed in with rice, you don't even tell, and it's a good way to get rid of your like oversteamed broccoli. My little tip. So, the actual package says to mix this with 2 cups of water, but you know me, I'm not putting water in there. I have broth. I'm going to use 2 cups of broth, technically.
Vegetable broth.
The vegetable broth. But we use the condensed broth from Campbell. We like this one because it doesn't take a lot of room in our condo.
Yeah, we live in a condo, so
So if you add more water to this, it makes more broth. If you add this will be really concentrated because I'm only going to add a cup of water.
that's okay. Concentrated,
More
it'll
flavor.
be more vegetable-y.
More vegetable chickeny vegetable
Vegetable-y.
chicken vegetable.
I started working on kickstand today, so I'm actually starting to work on next year. It's nice that I was like, I mean, everything we wanted to get done is done. Like everything's done, and I can actually have a Christmas vacation. So it's nice.
Other than working during
Other than working my actual job, because I'm not taking any time off. That's okay. You know, I've taken the last 2 years off.
still very lucky. He's still working from home, so there's nothing
Yes.
wrong with like we're still going to be around.
And I know that for a fact that where I work, it'll be very quiet because a lot of people will be off. So I'll just be manning the ship, catching any major issues that are going on throughout the Christmas break. So hopefully no major issues happen.
Ooh, that smells really yummy.
It does. I smelt it.
That smells really yummy.
So what else are we having with that, hun?
So with that, we're gonna have some steamed yellow and green beans. So it's gonna be a vegetable like heavy meal.
Yeah.
And we're making it into 6 portions.
Yes.
So there's gonna be leftovers for lunch tomorrow.
And for anybody wondering about we haven't started tracking anything
No.
yet. We have kind of looked at
Looking
points
at
of
points.
foods that we eat.
Can I be honest with you? I'm gonna be very honest. I don't like the calculator as much. I find the point calculator used to be
It works
quick.
just as well. I have no issues.
I felt it was quicker.
It's called.
I use it way more often than you, so let's not go there, buddy. I was in the grocery store trying to like and it felt like it was taking forever to generate the points. Just saying. I don't know if it's just me. So if there's any tricks out there, please let me know because don't listen to Nick. He never calculates anything. Never. Because I do, and I tell him what it is. So I'm gonna start telling him 17 points, 27 points. Oh! Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
I'm not allowed. Apparently, these little touches.
You can't even talk
Apparently,
right now.
I can't make any jokes about him.
No, you make jokes
He
about
can
me
make jokes
quite enough,
about
buddy.
me.
So I'm actually gonna start cooking. Oh, I think I threw out my recipe.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas! Welcome to our family. My mom and my poor aunt.
This is basically what it is.
Living with us.
Living with us.
Doesn't change.
Lynn and my mom traveled with us for 17 days across Canada. They heard us bickering. Actually, I think it happened just constantly in the car, like over all the time. Well, we had tiebreakers though on the trip. We had tiebreakers.
So I'm actually taking chicken that I've already diced into small little cubes, and you know what, guys? That's how I cube them so nicely. I used kitchen scissors. I cut my chicken with kitchen scissors. It just makes things so much easier. I don't want to take. Sometimes I feel like taking a knife, and I feel like being like a chef. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like being a chef. I just want to cut it quick, get it in a pan, and cook it. So this is a quick way of doing it instead of actually cutting things with a knife. So I'm just letting my pan heat. I wish I had
And yes, we're cooking everything on this side again tonight because
yes.
we didn't want to put away the kitties. They're all on this side, so I'm manning the cats, and Jean-Luc is cooking on the other camera.
I am.
You can actually say hi to everybody, honey. They can see you.
Hi,
Right now.
everybody. I forgot. I always forget that there's this camera here. I always do, so I apologize. So I forget how high tech we are in this kitchen.
And so I'm gonna be spending time with this guy.
Yes, he's with Saba on the other side. And honestly, it's insane that these 2 cats, literally, I posted a video with Peru playing with the tree earlier.
They're pretty good.
And
so far.
they didn't even try to climb it yet. Like that's
Wait
one of the
till
one thing I
nighttime.
thought, but
We'll see
yeah.
nighttime.
Last night was horror. It was torture. They keep finding.
They keep grabbing the
They look like push pins like that you'd put on a
fridge,
but they're a magnet for a fridge to hold a piece of paper. They found them and now are playing hockey on the floor with them all night. So all you hear is ting 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 ting. Oh, it was like last night. That's all I heard.
To somewhere they can't reach.
Yes. And then
this one here, he's just
troublemaker.
No, he's not. He's just
Saba?
Yeah. This one here, he's just an old soul, ain't he?
It definitely is an old soul.
Ain't little kitty.
So we also one really cool thing which we did, we had a hard time clipping their nails. Yes. We actually really struggled clipping their nails the first time. I got scratched and we got scratched all over the place. And the vet was like, well, do this, do that. So I just added some garlic pepper, some garlic salt, and some pepper to my chicken just to season that while it's cooking.
And this recipe will be added eventually to the dashboard, so do not worry if you're not getting the ingredients today.
I'm also, you know me, I can't just put regular spices in. I have to add more. I'm not. I'm just
Oh, and something else. So we actually got mail today. So
Yeah.
we actually ordered some Epicure products, and we wanted to show you guys because today there is a Epicure party going on. So what we do is every once in a while, we know everybody loves getting Epicure products, and so we opened it up so that we can order and you guys can order. And then what we do is there's a contest at the end. So every order that you guys submit until from now until December 31st, so Boxing Day, I would say, you could order it on Boxing Day. So remember the link and just remember on Boxing Day that, oh, right, I have a link to order from Jean-Luc and Nick, and I could possibly win some Epicure for free. So on that day will be an important time to use that link. So anyways, what happens is when you spend $50, you get a ballot. And at the end of the entire Epicure Mystery Host Party,
December 31st.
December 31st. So on January 1st, we will be actually pulling the names of possibly more than one person because this time we decided to split the prize.
But that's okay.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. It'll be in a new year. We'll do the
Exactly.
draw. And then what we'll do is we will actually split the amount based on the amount that's available. And then people can then win some Epicure for free. So what did we get today? So I'll share the link in chat in a bit. It's very easy. But today we ordered some stuff because Jean-Luc wanted to. Did you order any gravy?
I don't know if I did. I can't remember. You had.
So he got us a North True butter tart.
I thought it would be great for the holiday season.
He
And I
got
think that's one of
a
the new.
second one. I guess I know what I'm eating for Christmas. Next, he got maple balsamic chicken. Oh my
I
God.
think that's a new product as well,
That
if I'm not
sounds
mistaken. There's some of these that
delicious.
might be new products that aren't available yet.
And he got a maple balsamic chicken
Because they comes in packs of
And-
twos.
in 3.
And some in 2, some in 3, depends on what it is.
Now there's also a jar.
What do you think I got him? What do you think I got him? Did I get you
Yay!
gravy?
Yes.
Do I ever forget you?
No, you never forget me. I
Thank
never
you.
said you ever forget me.
I do actually sometimes. I forget sometimes.
Sometimes he comes back home and he said sometimes he comes back home with chocolate. He's like, I forgot cheese.
I forgot cheese. Sorry.
So it happens, but that's okay. So yeah, this gravy is what we use. It's amazing. I'm a big gravy fan. I grew up in Northern Ontario. French Canadian gravy is like my ketchup. So I have it on everything. And so I use this quite often because it's made from herbs. It's not made from it's actually vegan if I remember correctly. And so it's amazing. So if you've never tried it and you want to get some amazing gravy that's, low point for especially with Weight Watchers members, this is amazing. Get that. So yes, we ordered some stuff. We'll add it to our library. I keep going through it constantly going, oh, hi, let's have this. So this pot pie was actually part of that whole, like we were looking through it. I'm like, oh, let's have that. And I finally get my pot pie.
He finally does.
I've been asking for this recipe since we lived at the house. Yeah, that's how long this recipe's been. It's been on the radar. I've been asking for this for years. It's like a sloppy Joe. I love sloppy Joe.
So I'm putting in the actual amount. It says to put in a cup of frozen peas, but I'm also adding corn to it as well because we love corn and it just makes it yummier. I'm just gonna say it. But I'm not gonna add a whole cup of corn. I'm only gonna add a third.
Isn't there usually corn in pot pie? It's always corn. Corn and peas and sometimes celery.
Yeah, this one said celery, but
sometimes
we don't have
mushroom.
celery. This one said celery, but no celery. We don't have celery.
Yeah, celery's
Never
not,
in this house.
celery's
Rarely
not
in
my
this house.
favorite. I
Wow.
apologize to celery lovers, but it's just
This is insane how fast.
I'll eat it, mind you. Like if I'm somewhere and it's in my plate, I will eat it, but I will never choose it as a vegetable that I will buy and cook myself. There's the difference. The same thing goes for asparagus, Brussels sprouts. I can eat them, but I will never ever choose them on my own.
One thing I was gonna say for people who don't like celery, if you've ever tried cooking it before, like steaming celery is really good, or frying it in a frying pan as well. I used to like doing that as well. But if I'm gonna do that, I'd rather go for
knife?
Swiss chard. I prefer a Swiss chard
it in
or I thought you needed it. So
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna-
I thought you needed it. So I actually just added the mixture to the chicken, and it says to bring this to a boil or
I'm gonna show little princess.
this is insane. I will say this. I can't believe how quick it is to put this together, to be honest with you. Like, I think, and I love that. I love that it's easy to do. Don't get me wrong, I still like cooking and making my own stuff, but sometimes when you just don't feel like it and having something at the tip of your fingers is really, really helpful. That's how you like peas in something, Lynn? Is that what you're saying? You don't like peas?
No, peas the same thing. She will never choose it at home, but
Oh,
if it's
okay.
somewhere else,
If
she
it's
will
in
eat it.
something, yeah, you'll
I
be
think
nice.
we all have those vegetables. I think we all have those vegetables that we will never buy ourselves and bring home because it's not our favorite. But if we're somewhere and it's there, we'll just stomach it and eat it because
I think that's how we are as humans too, though,
no,
right?
I'm not for many
Not everybody.
others.
Hold that for me. Oh
I,
my God, did you see her?
I know
She's like
she's
posing like a princess
they
over
can't
here.
see her.
Oh my goodness. She's literally rolling on the counter going, hey, pet me, pet
Hit
me,
me like your
pet me.
hit me like your French kitties,
Jack,
Jack. Is it
Jack.
done?
Yeah, I'm gonna check real quick. I need a
My
fork
God, that
though.
was a long. Oh,
Let me try. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Can you put these away for me, honey?
yeah. Okay, you wanted me to hold this
You can shut that now.
and dance a cucaracha.
It's about time you do something. I mean, thank you so much, honey. You're so helpful. You're so helpful when I'm cooking. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna add.
Do.
I
Let's
don't
see
want
what's
to.
going on here.
Can you pass me? I'm gonna get this here. Just I put water in there, so I want to strain it. So now I put the actual potatoes and carrots in the microwave. Were in there for 8 minutes. That's how long it took to steam them, and they're well done. And I could have actually probably put them in a little bit less because they're gonna cook in this as well, and we're baking this, so there's gonna be a lot more cooking to it than what the actual packaging says, but that's okay.
Looks like
It
the
looks
sauce looks
delicious,
delicious.
and it thickens so quickly.
So yeah, so that was the epicure gravy. The epicure. It's
No,
all
not
epicure.
gravy.
No,
It's the Epicure.
someone on Facebook was
Yeah,
asking. So
the
yes,
dinner mix.
this is all Epicure products that we're using right now.
Yeah,
We are ambassadors for Epicure. We love the products. We are using it pretty much a lot, and now we're actually putting the points in, and it's insane how low point they are actually.
look at this. Well, none of that. We're not eating all this tonight.
No,
We're having a serving, and it's great to make leftovers and have some the
it
next day.
looks like
Look
real
at
stuff.
that.
I know it looks
Look at
amazing.
that. That's insane. Can you guys all see that?
Finally getting, yeah, they can see.
It looks fantastic. But you know what? I'm gonna Jean-Luc it up now. This is where I'm gonna Jean-Luc it up now. It doesn't have to be an entire recipe from Jean-Luc. But I saw this and I was like, oh, what a great idea. So I'm going to take my olive oil.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm just being pretty. Are you
I don't think I
eating, little
needed to do
girl?
that. That was stupid. I'm going to add. Can you move this so they can see? I don't know if they can they see what I'm doing here, hun?
Yes, they can.
Okay. So I'm just putting this at the bottom of a dish.
Switch to the other side.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
going.
no,
I can't.
I'll just do this for you.
So I'm adding this there. I'm going to, don't, yeah. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, don't mind the sink. My sous chef isn't doing his job. Stop shooting. Okay, why are they seeing my crotch?
Because your sous chef is quitting.
Yay! No. Boo!
Your sous chef is quitting.
Boo! I need a new sous chef. So I'm gonna take the phyllo pastry out now. And so I like making different things with this, and it's kind of fun to have it in your fridge. You have to thaw it, but I've always refrozen what I don't use because I don't use it all at once, and it's always been fine. As long as you thaw it, like you use it and you put it back in the freezer, you're fine. And it's dough, right? It's not like it's where am I?
It's not like it's like what?
I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I got so enthralled. I got so enthralled with the dough and the wrapping that I'm like, where was I going with that?
So I'm actually curious for everybody watching right now. What's everybody doing this Christmas? You know, if you're watching this later, if you're watching this right now and you're watching this in Zoom, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you are,
And
what are you doing this Christmas?
so I'm going to answer the question. The steamer can go in the oven or the microwave. It does not only have to be in the microwave. It can go in both. That's what's so cool about it.
So I will be sharing the Epicure link that you can use at the end, but I will share it now. It's very easy. If you are from Canada, jeanlucinick.com/epicure-Canada. That's it. If you're from the US, it's jeanlucinick.com/epicure-US. That's it. And you can use those at any time until the 31st. And like I said, maybe wait till Boxing Day.
There might be some deals or
Might be
something.
some
There
deals on
usually is.
Boxing Day.
And also, FYI, if you've ordered in the last week or so, we can add you to the.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that you're included.
added
If
to
you've
the-
already, if you've ordered like recently,
From
don't feel
us.
like you'll miss out. From us, that is. Yeah. Can you wipe that for me, real quick? So now, what I'm gonna do with the phyllo dough, instead of just like, I'm gonna find. It's hard to find the middle ground here. Oh, I found it. So I'm gonna take it. I'm going to take one sheet at a time, and we're only using 6 sheets, we said, right, honey? 6 sheets. So I'm going to take one sheet, if I can. I'm going to see how it works.
There you go. They can see it there.
Yeah. And I don't care if it rips a little bit, that's fine, because I'm going to make flowers out of it. You're like, flowers? What do you mean?
Fleur.
Fleur de lis.
Fleur.
So separate it. There you go. And then I'm going to do this.
Get to work and do the dishes, I was told.
It's about time you do something.
Apparently.
And then do one of these. Like, do you see that? And then put it on top.
What's cool, guys, about phyllo dough is that it's very versatile. You can make a lot of stuff
Or you
with
can make
it.
desserts, you can make appetizers, you can make all sorts of stuff.
Just like wonton wrappers.
Yeah.
They're both very versatile.
This would be in the actual air fryer, I'll be honest with you. So you see another flower? There's 2 flowers. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Take another one, and then you just literally start wrapping it around. 3 flowers.
Pretty flower.
Isn't it pretty? Huh? 3 flowers. And then not only that, you know with the flour that that's one portion, like approximately. And guys, we've said this from the get-go. When it comes to we have always been point approximators. We've never been like exactly to the T, right? So we either round up or round down depending on what we're eating. We're more of a round up type of people.
Yes.
Because we'd rather say and cover our butts with more points than less points. It'll be interesting. And I think that's how we've always been and we always will be. So if you do ask us, we will be very honest about it. And I love the look of this. I can't wait to see what it tastes like now. I'm so excited.
No, it looks really good, hon.
It does, isn't it cool? And it's easy to make.
Happy? Dishes are done.
Finally, dishes are done. Okay, so now I've got this.
Over here.
I'm gonna close that. Ooh, that's hot.
Well,
That's
of course, it was in the end.
So I'm only spraying it with a little bit of olive oil just to. No, that doesn't go in there. And then I'm also going to top it with just a little bit of oregano. And look at that. Look at how pretty that is. It makes it like a little fancy way of doing it. I was going to put it in my mini cast iron skillets and make 6 individual ones. It's a great way to do it if you're having people over and you want to present. But Nick's like, oh, just put it in one pot. Not everybody has cast iron skillets. I'm like, you know what? It makes sense. So now I'm gonna pop it in the oven. This is basically ready to cook to eat as is, but because we put the phyllo dough on it, we want to crisp up the phyllo dough, right? So we're gonna put that in the oven. I have the oven. Honestly, it does not tell you how high to put the oven to cook your phyllo dough. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. I have it at 375 right now. I don't want it to burn either, right? We just want it to get golden brown. So we're gonna put that there. We're gonna move that there.
Move.
And look at that. How quick and easy is that really when you think about
the
it?
veggies now?
No, because I want to. Yeah, because that'll take about 12 minutes.
Because I don't want to take a chance that we don't start those and then it's like,
Yeah.
it's time to eat.
Ooh, I can't wait to try the balsamic chicken. Okay, anything that says maple on it, Jean-Luc purchases. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sweet kind of guy. I think it just goes with my personality.
I'm salty. It goes well with my personality too.
Bitter.
Not bitter,
Yeah,
salty.
you're bitter. You're salty. You are salty.
I'm not bitter.
I know. I'm being funny. Being funny. See, he can make a joke, but I can't make a joke.
No, you can't.
I have found my new epicure, guys. Oh, awesome, Kim. Yeah, please. Like honestly, if you want anything or need anything,
And we're
let us
very
know.
honest about it because it actually supports all this. We actually found a way to, um, run JeanLucandNick.com by doing Epicure stuff so that we can actually
And we like
pay for
food.
the website, and we love the food. So it's not like it's actually a two-way street for us. We buy a lot of the products, we love it, and it's thought, you know what, it's something that helps us,
And it helps.
offer all this for everybody. That's
It helps me right now with
creativity.
how busy I'm also am,
Yes.
and it's good for you, right?
I literally
And
go like this. This is what I do, everybody. And I go like this. Ooh, we should have this one. And then he's like,
okay, I want to see if anybody has this in their pantry, though. Some that aren't fully used yet. I have so many that I have not fully used yet because I don't follow the instructions. I use it as flavor profile and not just as a
well,
recipe.
some of them you do.
Yeah, some of them I do.
this
Like
would
I
be-
wanted
this
to
would
try
be-
the
this would
pot,
be just
the pot pie. However, I did see somewhere else was like, oh, what do I'm we don't eat beef. And I'm like, what can I use this for? And then I don't know if I saw it somewhere or if I thought of it. I'll be honest with you, I can't remember, but I was like, oh my God, I used to use beef bovril in my ground turkey to make shepherd's pie. Why don't I use this in my turkey to make shepherd's pie? Like, how good would that be? Like,
you have the
the
flavors.
flavor, right?
Yeah.
It's all about the flavor.
It's all about
0
flavor.
points. Still, the turkey is 0 points. This might have some points to it, but again, when you're
And,
looking at
and when
like,
you split it all up, and that's why we're doing 6 portions tonight. We
yeah,
we amped up, we put other things in there, the carrots, spinach. You had spinach too?
no, I
Oh,
forgot.
the spinach.
Damn it.
Yeah, you were gonna split spinach, but
I was gonna put spinach in there.
But we're also having with a side of green and yellow beans
Green and yellow
because
beans.
we're taking the big meal, splitting it up. We're gonna have leftovers for lunches, so it's definitely something. Yeah, so I will actually put on the chat right now for everybody watching online. So if you're interested in ordering Epicure from us, so it's jeanlucandnick.com, and if you're Canadian, it's Epicure Canada.
And if you're US, it's epicure.us.
Hold on, let me rewrite that.
Nick's gonna rewrite that because that is incorrect,
No,
apparently.
it just won't make it. It's not making a link.
Oh, it's not creating a link. Oh, because the HTTP is not in front of it. But that who knows? Sometimes Zoom is picky with how it works.
Here's that.
I don't like this video.
What?
I don't. It just looks weird. I'm like, it's distracting me. It's not as clear as this one. This one's so clear.
Oh,
It's like, hello.
hold on, let me try it again.
Not working.
God.
How many times does it take Nick to type in a right link?
Because his Zoom is very.
I told you,
picky.
Zoom is picky.
Okay, so Canada is there and US is there as well.
Yep.
So there you go. So yeah, so like we said, any orders that you guys do from now till December 31st by using this link, and if any order from us, we will add you to the party, and then we will pull a name or multiple names. Because if last time the prize was pretty big, so we thought this time we'll split it up. So say we end up with $500 worth of prizes, we might split it up, 3 ways. 3 people win $150 each. So we'll figure out what we'll do, but essentially you guys will win all the folks' prizes because that's part of the contest. That's exactly what we love doing. And again, thanks again if you're ordering because it helps. Like I said, it helps sponsor. It helps sponsor JeanLucandNick.com. No, it helps support JeanLucandNick.com. So you're supporting the community and what we're doing with everybody for Kickstart starting in January, which is actually one of the things we do want to talk about today.
Yeah, and actually, even before we go there, Nick actually made a page just recently. I don't know if you guys have seen it on our website. It actually has all the discount codes that we are able to provide you guys for either are the I Love Socks, the Floor Play Socks company that we partnered up with. It actually has my pair eyewear. Someone actually just bought pair eyewear today.
Oh,
Someone we met at Rustic Mama, she's like, I don't know if you remember me, but And she sent me a message saying, I bought them. I bought them. I'm so excited. So I'm like, you better take a picture and send me a picture.
So for those who are wondering, it's jeanlucandnate.com/discounts. So if you go to that page, there's about 6 different discounts that we offer on our website from people that we deal with or partners that we've teamed up with. So we love sharing that kind of stuff, and we'll keep
And if we have more, we'll definitely
adding
always
there.
share more to that.
So Kickstart starts in January. Today is our last session before Kickstart starts. So we want to make sure that you guys are getting yourselves ready. Not our last session before Kickstart starts, before the end of the year, because we have sessions in January before Kickstart starts. But you're going to start looking into, your Kickstart journey possibly after Christmas. I'm guaranteeing you a lot of you are like, I'm not looking at that right now. I'm not even buying the book right now. I'm going to wait till after the new year, which is great because New Year's resolutions. And yes, happy anniversary to Glenn and
Yes,
Haley.
happy 20th. I saw the
Yeah, I saw-
pictures. I didn't even recognize either of you in those pictures. With that one picture, I was like, who are these two people?
Awesome. So Kickstart will begin in January on January 13th. January 12th is the kickoff. There are a few things you need to complete before that date. So I'm assuming most of you will start in January. But if you look at your Kickstart book, if you purchased one, or if you go to the dashboard, it will list you what you need to complete for day 0. So on there are things like writing your letter to yourself for day 43. So that's one of the tasks. Finding your 10 commitments, and creating your profile. All these things are listed on the dashboard, what you need to do for Kickstart when it starts in January. And then on January,
How many times are you going to say January?
I just want to make sure it's recording in everybody's mind.
When was it again? I didn't hear you.
January.
When was that? What month is that again? Is that before December or
After December?
Okay.
Yeah, January. So yes, so there's all the instructions are there. I've actually already seen people introducing themselves on the forum. There's people already looking for sidekicks. So again, if you're looking for an accountability buddy, if you're doing this New Year's and you're doing this alone and you need a friend, go to the sidekick market, put your information, have someone join up with you. It'd be great some people from local people can meet each other.
Think outside the box. If you can meet someone locally and you can plan on going on walks together, things like that, that's great. But think of it outside of the box. Sometimes meeting somebody who's in a different time zone might encourage you to do things you wouldn't do before either, right? So if someone's waking up a little earlier than you and they're like, hey, get up, you might get up too. So keep that. I know that sounds silly, but it does actually work.
Yeah, he gets me up to wake up.
I do usually get him up
because I'm sleeping.
Lately, every 3 hours I'm up because my back is killing me.
Yeah. So, what else can you do to prepare? Just visit the dashboard and we're gonna have more sessions in January to get yourself ready.
Done.
So don't worry. So dinner is now ready. How's that going?
They're coming. They're coming.
Slowly.
Yeah.
So we're hoping we can actually get them out. So we could just try that too. Green beans and yellow beans.
Yeah, they've seen green beans and yellow beans before. We want a pretty plate.
And I want a pretty
photo. Want a pretty plate.
Pretty photo.
Pretty plate.
So we're excited for Kickstart. We are going to, like we said before, we're going to incorporate our Weight Watchers journey along with. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Oh.
Yes, because the alarm's going to go off in the con.
It is going to go off in 2 seconds.
So I can't hear myself talk now. So yes, we are looking forward to Kickstart starting in January. We're going to incorporate our Weight Watchers journey with our Kickstart. We are looking forward to pointing again, tracking. A lot of the stuff that happened to us 5 years ago. Some of the health symptoms that we got, like heartburn and things like that. We're feeling it right now, so we can't wait to not have these symptoms anymore. So we're looking forward to being back in January and doing, eating well and just being on the health journey we were on.
Look how pretty that looks now.
It looks really pretty. It's
Isn't that gorgeous? It's like little flowers. I know. You need to take a tap. I'm
like that.
I know.
Where's my phone?
It's right here, hon. Nope, there's mine.
Oh, right there.
I don't know where yours is.
Can you take my phone?
Matilda and Kelly. Look at all these lovely people here. And Marie, I wonder what Marie's making. She's using a masher. I know that. She's or the meat cutter. She's like chopping up the meat. I think I have the same one. I think I have it too. It's this. Actually, you know what? It's really good for like the ground turkey and ground beef.
Photos taken, honey. You're good to
The
go.
photo's
You're
taken.
for fun.
Yay! We can destroy meal
Oh,
now.
and Katrina said she's excited for Kickstarter as well. So I'm glad you guys are excited. We're all excited to have all of it together. Um, we are we're ready to get back into that. Like we've noticed, like last week we were busy. We had step every night. We were super busy, and last week flew by. This week we've taken it easy again because Jean-Luc's back has not been well. Actually, we're kind of glad that he's off all of work next week because his shoulder's really bothering him right now. And so, what are you looking at?
No, something came up. Sorry.
Yeah, why are you looking at your work email?
Because it happens.
Live.
Because it happens.
Yes, but you're on camera
Yeah.
live.
Because it happens. I'm a human. You're not?
No.
You never do anything wrong. You're perfect
I'm perfect.
in every way.
I have no work email on my phone.
Yes, because he has a separate work phone. I don't.
I put them separate. So you want to try?
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
actually
you took the
serve now.
picture?
Yeah, picture's done.
Okay,
I
let's
said I
check
did.
that.
If you weren't looking at your work email,
No, those still need a few more minutes, but we can try these.
with plates.
If I wasn't busy with 2 plates in my hands, 2 fingers would be in the air.
What do you want?
I'm serving them underneath. Here.
This one?
Here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I'm like, how do I do this and make it still pretty?
It might be. Oh no, it'll still
No,
be
it's not
pretty.
too bad.
Oh yeah, it still look pretty.
And then you can,
That makes it less pretty.
well,
It's prettier without it, hon. It looks like you just threw up on it now. Just leave that one without that.
I don't want to put it underneath.
Yeah, we could put it after.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be now.
Yeah.
Now you made the plate dirty. Well, we're not gonna.
Then serve it yourself next time.
I will.
Like, honestly, all he's done is complain. And he hasn't cooked anything. He didn't cut a vegetable. He washed the dishes. Oh. Take a spoon and eat. Shut up.
Let's take photos.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to. You said you wanted to try it. Walk into it. Walk into it now.
That would still hurt.
Breathe. Breathe. Okay. So grab me the tongs.
Short tongs, long tongs, mini tongs.
I think the small tongs. Oh, do these? Yeah, that's ready. That's how you like them. I was gonna say something, but we're online. I'll be PG. I'll be respectful.
Okay, other plate.
Is that enough?
Well, I have to even it out.
Oh. I probably could have put some broccoli on there too, but I didn't.
Inside, you mean, or?
Yeah, like no, on the side. You know us, we love veggies. If you give us veggies, we're happy. Don't get me wrong. I like chicken. We had turkey this week. We bought one of the. If you have a farm boy nearby, they have a pre-marinated turkey breast.
What is it?
Pre-marinated turkey breast.
Marinated. It sounded like we were gonna say marinated.
Here we go again.
Yeah,
You won't let me finish my freaking sentence. We have a pre-marinated chicken breast, and it was like onion and sage. It was flipping amazing that we ate it 3 times this week. And he's like, we ate it the one night, and then, oh, you want to take pictures? You want butter on that though? Take a picture without the butter.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll open the light. The bright.
Oh, we lost one.
Yes, I saw it.
There was a casualty. He didn't make it. Poor yellow bean.
Here we go.
What a waste. I would have ate it, but I stepped on it, so I'm not going to eat it now. And I have my shoes on, so. Oh, he's taking a pretty picture. Oh, my eyes itchy all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
How's it look?
Really pretty.
Yeah, I love that idea. I like the phyllo dough on top. It actually gives you that idea of having a crust, because you know
And
how some pot pies.
And it's not as many.
It's not
as many
filling.
calories
It's
or
not as many
points,
exactly.
right?
No.
So
Are
remember
we
when
gonna
you're.
try it?
Yes, let's try it.
We haven't done this live forever. I know, I'm excited. Oh, you know what's fun too? It's the crispiness of the phyllo dough.
The crunchiness, yeah.
Mm. Oh my god, that is really good.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, and I love the phyllo on top.
The potatoes are so good.
Mm-hmm. Win.
Uh-huh.
You want some? Who wants a bite? Anybody?
Mm,
Anybody?
it's
Anybody?
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's really good.
Winner. Winner.
So
Chicken dinner.
if you're trying to see if
Wow.
yeah, this is definitely really good.
Why would I honestly? Why would I create a?
Wow. Yeah, no,
Why would I make something up when this is just as easy
this
and
is
just as
so
good?
good.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm impressed.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
And I didn't
Now
add
that we
much
have a
to it,
recipe, I'm like, I can ask for chicken pot pie often
as long
again.
as we have the seasoning in
Yeah.
it.
I'll make sure that it sneaks into the order
Hmm.
constantly without him knowing. He's the one that orders everything, so good luck with that, Nick.
I'll order it because I like this. This is awesome. This is really good.
So thank you for joining us, everybody, this evening. We hope you enjoyed our cooking. We will be having this recipe will appear on our website eventually, so look out for it in the next little while. We are away now after today for the next week and a half.
Yeah,
We'll be
so
back in January.
we would love to wish every single one of you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, all of the above. We know that this time of year is not always easy for everybody out there. Okay, we get it. We totally understand. The holidays have mixed emotions in
Yeah.
so many ways, but just know that, here we're here to support you as much as we possibly can. Um, Speak to other people in the community.
The group
Open
is there.
the group is there as well.
We're not going anywhere far.
You'll probably see me live. My mom and my aunt are going to be here for the week, so it'll be a lot of fun. We're going to play some games with them. We're going to do a lot of stuff, and we'll show you guys what we're doing with them as much as we can. And make sure that you guys are taking time for yourselves and your family. And just know, I don't know who posted that this today. Someone posted. I think it was Lorna or Anne Marie, and it was something about 2024 not being the end, but just being the beginning of something new. So always look at it that way. Things sometimes come to an end, but we don't come to an end. We just evolve and move on and keep going and always hope for the best, even through the trials and tribulations. So, on that note, we want to wish you guys a happy new year, a Merry Christmas, and enjoy the time with your loved ones and family if you can. And that means chosen family too. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a great Christmas.